Hey, I want to thank all of y'all, all of my subscribers, for subscribing to my channel. And this channel is for one reason. It's to show you that God is real. And when he says in his word that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment shall be condemned, that is a fact. I've been in this battle about my kids since May of last year. And I'm going to say this one more time. As long as I was forking out the money, there was no issues. But whenever I started setting boundaries in my life, period, everything, and I'm not talking about just my wife and soon to be ex-wife, but I'm talking about everybody that I've set boundaries with. As long as you could push me around and you boss me around and I put up with that shit, it's just because the heart that God gave me. Excuse my language. But my mother, we about lost my mother. She was in the hospital for a couple of weeks. It got bad. So I called my wife and I told her that what had happened. Because one thing about her, she'll, I don't know. She come to my mom's house. I didn't know she was going to be there. I was helping mom. I was doing some work there at her house. And I seen my sons. They was outside with me while I was doing what I was doing outside. And I could look at my 5-year-old and I could hear through his eyes how they've talked about him and how hurt he is. I had to pay child support. I have to pay child, and she was dressed to the hilt. But my sons, they haven't had haircuts in weeks. And they always got a haircut every week or every 10 days, whenever they were with me. But I see the pain that my youngin's going through because of toxicity, because of greed. I always give them what they wanted. I'm talking about the family in general. But I appreciate your support. But I also know that, but my wife, she kind of caught an attitude because my aunt was there, my sister was there, and because they kind of give her their butt to kiss because she really tried to destroy me and has said some heinous things about me that she knows and her family knows is not true. But they couldn't get what they wanted. And they wanted to destroy me. They wanted me dead. The way she screamed in my mama's face. My mama, like I said, she hadn't been out of the hospital a day. She screamed in my mama's face like she was a dog. Acted like a plumb psycho. It was insane. I left. But that's not love. And the way you talk to my mother, the way she talked to my mother, you never did love her. Because all we were just the idiots that truly loved all of them. But as I say, that's the heart that God gave us. Karma is real. Whatever energy you put out, it's coming back to you. And the devil always attacks a child, like I was attacked as a child, because he knows children, they are our future. And if he can destroy them as a child, if he can crush them as a child, then he can take away their gift. That's why the molestation, the physical abuse, and all that stuff goes on. The devil's trying to kill our children. He's trying to kill the light in the children. My son's light is going out. He needs to be back home. He needs to be with his daddy. He needs to be with people that's not going to use him as a token. As I said, I really appreciate your support. But I've had no choice. I've given all my trust to him. No one comes to the Father but by Jesus. But by him. That's what Jesus says. So even if you take up 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. Read 2 chapters a day. Give God some time. Because if you're going through a tough time, He's going to bring you through it. And don't ever think that something happened to you. It's happening for you. Because I've learned and I've grown so much over the last year. Just know if you're going through something, He's going to pull you through it, okay? I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.